This video is going to take you through some of the aspects of CRM functionality in Quikflw. From the pipeline for opportunities, to the events calendar to track your calls, to editing your calls and reminders, to how you manage the companies and contacts, and how you set up your pipeline. So let's get started on the pipeline. You can have as many pipelines as you want with different stages. All of these can be set up in the pipeline settings. So I've got 3 here. If I just select this one here, the default, I can see I've got these stages. This one here has got these 3 stages and so on. So I can set up other ones, and then within the pipeline I can move these items between the different stages, and I can also move them to a different pipeline. To create a new opportunity or an item, I click on New Item, give it a name, select the company or the contact. I can pick this from the list, which is already set up, or I can add one in now. I can assign it to somebody, set an expected date and a value. If I put in a value and then put in a percentage, when I save this, it will give me a probable value here. So now I've got the details saved. I can then add some events. So these are logs and tasks, logs being in the past and tasks being in the future. We've called it event because it covers both of them, so this might be, and then I can use these 2 buttons here to complete this task and then add another one in a day's time or another one in 7 days' time. So I'm going to call again tomorrow. And there we go. So I can use this to track all my calls and what I need to do. However, you have a calendar view where you can track all of your events. So I can see that for today I've got these calls to do. The ones that are green have been completed. And this is my call book for tomorrow. It's exactly the same edit screen as the other one, and they're all interlinked. And you can see here it's associated with the pipeline item, this one here. I can of course move between different dates and so on, and I can also filter by the users, by the client, or by the individual contacts. You can also view it on a month view and on a day view. You can set up individual companies, and within a company you can have multiple contacts, you can have multiple addresses, you can have multiple events which are related to the pipeline or can stand alone without the pipeline. You can have tags. So tags enable you to give a type to the company and have multiple types. So this, for example, might be a prospect, but it might also be an office furniture company. So I've got office furniture as a type here, but I can have that it's a prospect. I could also say that I met them in an event in 2017. So it just enables me to build up an informal list. Attachments, just add in files, and then here you can see all the quotes, jobs, delivery notes and so on that you have done for them. If you deal primarily with private individuals, then instead you'd use the contacts form here. You can add in the contact here, and it's got a similar set of functionality to the companies, quotations, jobs and so on. And also if you want, you can then convert it to a company or associate it with a company here. If you don't go into the system much, there are ways of getting it to remind you that you need to do something. In the reminder settings, which is in the cog reminder settings, you can set up an email to you every day which will list all of your calls you need for today or that are overdue. And the result looks something like this. You can then click on the link and it will take you straight into CRM to see what you need to do. You can import your companies and your contacts from Excel, or you can import them from a third-party system like Xero or HubSpot or one of the other CRMs.